Вогонь!
Ukrainian forces have repeatedly repelled Russian attacks and inflicted heavy losses on the attackers on many occasions throughout this war. While light anti-tank weapons such as the Javelin play an important part, Ukrainian artillery does most of the damage, striking targets with extreme precision from indirect long-range fire. How can they achieve this extraordinary accuracy? The answer may lie in cheap drones. Hitting a tank with an artillery round is an unusual feat. A round fired indirectly, lobbed at grid coordinates which are invisible to the gunner, will have a circular error probable, or CEP, measured in tens of meters, which is the circle inside which half the rounds land. For a 155 mm weapon, the CEP is typically 25 meters at 15 miles, making it difficult to hit a tank-sized target. Doing so normally requires a laser-guided artillery round. While Ukraine has a few of these and uses them successfully, the vast majority of Ukrainian artillery is still firing dumb, unguided 122 mm and 152 mm rounds, now supplemented with US-supplied M777, 155 mm howitzers. As far back as the American Civil War, commanders realized that an observer in their air, in a balloon, would have a tremendous advantage in being able to see the enemy at a distance regardless of obstacles. Modern drones give a much greater advantage because they can get in close and observe from directly above the enemy. This eliminates the problem of parallax. If a shell lands somewhere between you and the enemy, it may not be easy to tell just how close it is to the target. The bird's eye view of the drone makes it much easier to guide shots onto a target. The Ukrainians now have operators equipped with small consumer drones attached to their artillery units. Some reports suggest they may have literally thousands of drones in service. A few can call on larger, purpose-built military drones like the LELEKA-100, but smaller drones are much commoner. This gives every battery what they could previously only dream of: an eye in the sky which can not only locate opponents over hills or hiding among trees or buildings, or far behind enemy lines, but watch the shells land and walk them toward the target. We have seen the results of this deadly combination of drones and artillery in videos posted on social media again and again, and there will be many more such videos not released for reasons of operational security. Russian forces suffer especially because of their own poor tactics. They do not seem able to find and suppress Ukrainian artillery, or conduct effective counter-battery fire. When under artillery fire, command and control is not adequate to get units to maneuver out of the danger area or even put down smoke to obscure their position. Instead, they stay in place until the relentless artillery fire finds them. Ukraine's highly precise use of artillery contrasts sharply with the Russian approach. Images of areas attacked by the Russians show shell craters widely dispersed over a large area like a World War I battlefield. This is random massed fire with no attempt to hit individual targets and little sign that they do hit any. A video of Russian mortar crews firing without securing the baseplates of their weapons may be a sign that precision fire is beyond their ability. Stalin famously described artillery as the god of war, and it has always been one of the Russian army's great strengths. But in the age cheap, expendable and readily available drones, Ukraine may be beating the Russians at their own game, with highly effective precision strikes rather than inefficient massed fires. Thank you very much for watching. We hope you enjoyed this episode. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button so you can be alerted to our next video. We'll see you again soon on Warzone.